Hello, this is Mad Hatter, and I'm starting out in a creative copy of a Flatworld challenge I'm about to start. So you'll notice on the top of the screen up there, I have a counter and an experience bar. The experience bar is going to show you progress of me collecting every block in Minecraft. One of the things that is kind of different, when I have commands enabled on a world, you see I can get the count of the actual objects that I've picked up. I can't get that in the server that I'm playing on. The server does not have creative privileges. So these are the items I think I need. The 12 end portal tiles are there because you cannot get to the end because there is no structure without them. The bucket of lava and the ice block are there to get me a cobble generator so I can start out. And the pointed dripstone is for once I get a cauldron, I can actually make more lava and make more obsidian. So then I can get to the nether, which will get me the blaze rods, and I can get to the end, and I can also collect all the items that are in the nether as part of this challenge. So I think I can get all 872 items. We'll see how that goes. We're going to start out with those 13 and move on. So let's see how this works out. And if you want to play along, there is a world download in my Discord, link in the description. It has the exact same starter chest, or you can make your own. It's up to you. I wanted to make it so that everybody could play along. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, here we are with the starter chest. And the first thing I'm going to do is set up my cobble generator and actually spread the light out and get my trees moving. The trees are going to be really important for this playthrough, at least at the beginning, because they're one of my only sources of blocks, just like, you know, cobblestone, and they take a long time to grow. The nice thing about the flat world over Skyblock is you always have something to do. Like here, you know, I'll set up my cobble generator and get a stone sword started. And once I get the stone sword started, there's going to be a lot of animal murdering, and I'm going to cut a lot of it out, especially the travel between animals and whatever else, but it's the only source of armor that you have in this world. So really these first couple days, you've got to kill quite a few cows to get any sort of reasonable amount of, you know, armor. And it's brutal. This type of playthrough is, you know, lots of monsters. There's no freedom like in Skyblock where you are spawn proof until you choose to have monsters. So anyway, I'm also going to cut all of the cobble mining because I feel like, you know, everyone's seen a cobble generator run before. I'm also going to try to cut back on block breaking times because I think all of us have cut a tree with stone tools and all of that stuff. So now that I've got some materials to make a stone tool, I'll cover up my lava source so I don't fall in and die. And then it's just animal murder. And I'm going to cut back on this, but there's going to be a lot of passive animals and they're going to have to be removed. At least for the time being, I have a big tree to cut down. So after punching the tree for a little bit, I realized, you know, I have a cobble generator and I could make some stone tools such as a stone axe. So break a couple of logs, go back to the cobble generator, get a little bit of cobble, make myself an axe, and then the tree goes a lot faster, especially for you with the little bit of a time lapse going on. Anyway, while you're watching me chop down this tree, if you do want to see more of this, let me know. You can put a comment in. This playthrough is basically a challenge to myself. I have ideas for other challenges coming forward. Might be kill all the mobs, you know. There's lots of things that we could do. Let me know if you think there's any other cool challenges as well. But we'll get this tree chopped down, and then you guessed it, we're going to back to chopping up some animals. One thing that will definitely not be in short supply on this world is slime. In 1.17, or one of the updates of 1.17, they removed slime from a flat world. I originally was thinking about doing this challenge without slime, but it's you know, it is part of the game. It's part of the flat world, and this is as vanilla as it gets. There are no behavior packs on this world. It's just that starter chest that changed, and we're back to murdering animals. In between animal, hunting, I periodically come back and make sure that I don't let saplings despawn, or I've removed all the blocks from the tree. The more wood I get, the more fuel I have. I do need the wood to make torches, and eventually, if I want to have anywhere safe in this world, I have to light it up. So I'll go back to animal hunting, looking for leather, so some of the horses and cows need to go. I've cut a lot of the animal hunting out, though, so hopefully that makes the video a less monotonous experience. So as I, get trees, I chop them, take them down, plant the saplings, and then go back to hunting animals. The goal here is to get as much leather as I can before nightfall. The more leather I get, the more armor I can have. And just a couple pieces of leather armor will let you survive a creeper blast. It'll take a lot of your hearts away, but at least you can run away and recover health. So that's the goal. Get a hat on, get some boots on, maybe get some pants on. But I don't get enough leather to do that, so I just dig down in a panic and make a hut. This is, the bravely ran away strategy, where you stay away from the monsters and hope that you survive in your tiny little hole. I'll just make it so I can reach my cobblestone, the cobble generator, and the plan is that I would cower in fear, make a furnace, make some torches, light my little terrible hut up, and get sorted out that way. And now that I have enough cobble for a furnace, I'll build one of those. I'm too afraid to go out and actually get my crafting table, so I'll just make another crafting table. And the furnace, and for fuel, I'm actually going to use slabs. And if you didn't know, slabs smelt 1.5 items on Bedrock. That is different than Java. And the 1.5 items is enough to get 2 logs smelted. Or 3 logs smelted. If you get, your normal log in and you burn that, you'll actually waste a lot of fuel. So craft your stuff up into slabs before you burn it, and you will last a lot longer. That's going to be one of the conservation efforts I do, is to keep my logs together. And then I dig some more until I get a little bit bored and my pick breaks. And now I know I have enough for a hat, and a hat should protect me from a single creeper blast. So I decide I'm going to put the hat on, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to fight some mobs. And while deciding to do that, I realized maybe I should have a door so I can actually get inside and there won't be like a creeper hiding in there or something else to come get me. So I skillfully panic throw my door on the ground and start running away. And there's a zombie right away. Now, here is where Flat World is different than Skyblock. In Skyblock, you don't have to worry about anything until phantoms show up. In Flat World, you've got monsters every time it's night until you build a wall or, spawn-proof a large region. So this is kind of life in the Flat World. And I'm going to try to cut through some of the monsters, but it's an adventure out there. And not only that, but the creepers, they don't despawn. So in the next morning, you got to deal with those people anyway. While I'm out at night, I'm looking for a couple of things. I need to kill the zombies so I can get iron. I need iron to get a cauldron. And then I need to do a lot of AFK to turn that cauldron into lava buckets. The other thing I'm looking for is bones for bone meal. Bone meal really does speed up a lot in here. but the skeletons are dangerous, and I probably won't get a shield until I go to the Nether. So the bone meal process, or the shields and fighting skeletons it's going to be tricky. So really, zombies are the priority. Avoid the creepers, fight the skeletons as I need to, and then run away from everything else. If I do see a witch, they are the only source of redstone, so that and villagers, but I won't get villagers till the Nether, so I will try to kill witches too, but they're, going to be rare and harder to find. Anyway, I'm going to leave you a little bit with the monster fighting, because this is the part where things do get interesting, and I could die at any minute. So now that we have some passive mobs off in the peripheral, we know that it's close to daylight, or it is daylight. And so they're probably... Oop, there's a creeper. They're probably actually just spawning due to the rain. So I'm going to run out and grab as much stuff as I can and hope that it's safe. But with my health so low, I need to actually get some decent food in me, which these cooked pork chops that I left in all night probably are my best source of food for the time being. In addition to, having all these items on me, I should probably have some place to store them. This is not going to be pretty. It's not going to be organized, but to start with, just a double chest on the ground with all of the items I really don't need in it is kind of where I'm going. You can see we're starting to get there on item count. We're at 42. I am going to make this episode goal 50. It's not always going to be 50. Oh, and another creeper gets me. I'm going to double check the difficulty. I think I did have it on hard when I was local and testing, but I may have accidentally left it on normal when I was playing in this, because that creeper blast looks like it should have killed me. I'll double check though, and if it is on normal, I'll switch it over to hard, because this should be hard. It's not supposed to be an easy challenge. I'm not going to have all the blocks to fill in the creeper holes, because on Bedrock you don't get all your blocks back when the creeper blows up. Maybe later we'll do a big campaign to get some coarse dirt once we're in the Nether to fill in all the holes and make it not look like the moon. But for now, chop the rest of these trees down, and we can let the saplings drop, and we will get back to killing some animals to get leather. Another goal of mine is to get fully kitted out. I would like to get fully kitted out in this first episode with leather armor. I know that sounds silly, but leather armor is the best I got. So I'm again going to cut a lot of the animal killing out. I have to do so much of it to get leather armor. At this point, I've probably cut a good hour of me killing animals out of this episode, just because it's way too much. But I get a wandering trader, and that's going to be quite a bit of leather for me. I've got 13 on me. I'll get 2 probably from the llamas, and I'll get a little bit from the leads, an extra item. And I'm going to check him, but he really doesn't have anything I can trade for, and the odds of me being able to keep him around without already being prepped an area, it's pretty slim. Now I'm gonna make a bed. This will be my 45th item. The bed is gonna be just jammed in the corner here temporarily, and I'll break it and put it back in the chest. But the idea right now is I don't really want to fight zombies until I get my armor on. It's just too scary for me to... I would prefer to not die here, but it's too much to worry about when you're so early on with no armor. So now I am short just a couple of bits of leather. I'm going to craft a set of stairs so it's easier to get in and out. I don't like getting in and out through hopping. And I'm at 48 items. I didn't really plan this, and I only saw that I got the I was so close right at the end of recording here. So 2 items, let's go. And while I was playing, I didn't notice, but when you break these leaves in the edit, I saw that I pick up an apple. That's my 49th item. And while I was playing, I thought, oh, I need 2 more items. That'll be my goal. I just kill some more animals, get the leather, and then 50. And that's where I'm going to call the episode. Anyway, that's it for me. This has been Mad Hatter. It's something different, something new. I kind of have classically only done tutorials. If you like this, if you want to see more, please do check that out. If this isn't your thing, I totally get that. Jump over to one of my tutorials. There should be links in the end cards. Anyway, like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, let me know in the comments. I'm curious about what people think about this style of gameplay. So hopefully in the future, we can get a mob farm up. That's really my goal for the next episode, is to get a mob farm put down now that I have my armor. Anyway, this is Mad Hatter, and I'm out. Bye!